Another day, bro. Another W. Um, I was just thinking about, I had a friend which was saying, "Oh, I'm very alone. I feel alone." And I also feel lonely right now, so I just thought about it and recording myself really makes me not feel alone. It's kind of crazy cuz there's nobody here. Like the difference is just looking at myself and talking. So that makes me feel not alone, so I'm just gonna do it. And also, I like documenting my stuff. I love that idea, so I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it, and today I'm just right now. Um, what am I doing? Oh, I'm studying math. Yeah, studying some math. Let me look at my calendar. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Look at everything, bro. Look at everything. Uh, research the affordable. Oh, I didn't do this, bro. I have just kept looking at things that I haven't done, and I'm like, oh, I need to change this. I need to change this. Right now, I'm about to study physics. So I'm just gonna, because I was studying some math. I'm still in pre-algebra. Um, so yeah, just checking some of my answers. Um, by the way, I have a cut, new cut. They just did this part, the fade right here. That's it. Because I wanted to have a mini bullet. You know what I mean? A mini bullet haircut. Bullet haircut. I think it's very Gen Z. The mini bullet. It's all over the place, and I'm really interested in knowing how will that look. Not this one, like something, and definitely not this one. Something like this. I'm just very curious how will that look on me, just with a little bit more volume here. I'm just very curious, bro. It's like how will that look? I'm just experimenting at this point. It's like how will that look? You know, definitely not like this. I don't like that. I don't like that. Well, yeah, just how will that look? And I just realized when I was on the barber, I was like, man, I have my hair right now like this, so it doesn't make that much sense. Because like, I wanted, not that much, but, more volume here. Uh, so yeah, literally a little bit like this. So yeah, that just makes sense. I don't know. I just want to experiment. Also, I'm gonna have this haircut. So don't worry, bro. One day I'm gonna have not this one. This one, yeah. One day I'm just gonna be like, why not? I'm just gonna experiment all over the place. I already had it doesn't matter. Whatever. Um right now, what are we on? 52. Bro, this grok is already had like freaking five problems wrong. So why is that? Like I thought Grog was really good at math. And this is pre-algebra. It's not even calculus yet, bro. It's not even algebra. It's like pre-algebra. So three, number three was the one that he got wrong. No, number two, 73. There you go. Like it's not 73, bro. Like if I go, for example, to Chat GPT and put it right here, is 79, and here he got it 73. I'm not understanding why Grok is getting everything wrong. Also, the one that he got wrong was number three. No, sorry, that was not the one. Like the ones that is getting wrong are these ones where it says if this, evaluate this. And I'm like, bro, seriously? Number four, not minus six. Okay, that one got it right. Number six is minus two. That one was right. Number 8, 52, it's right. Number 10, 100 minus 100. Let me just check something. calculator. 18, yeah, it was, yeah, 180 minus 128. Okay, I got it wrong. In this case, I got it wrong. So where did I got it wrong? I have minus 4 squared. That's converted to 4 times 4, 16 minus times minus plus. Then you got plus, and then minus 16 times 2 is 64, minus minus plus plus minus minus. So 16 plus, oh, okay, I think I got, no. Plus minus minus, 64 times 2. 64 times 2 minus 128. I don't know what I got wrong. What the fuck? Oh, I forgot the minus 1. Yeah. Minus 1 and minus 1. So that minus that 113. Holy shit. What the fuck? Sorry, too much cursing here. I don't like to curse. I mean, bro, that was very not that was not good. I always curse. I always curse. Minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. Okay, I'm right. And you're wrong. Okay, you're wrong again. It's crazy. Let me check the ChatGPT because if not, I'm gonna really change my math thing, my math tutor from Grok to ChatGPT. Yeah. Oh my God, he also got it wrong. Bro, this is what I don't like about models. It's like, bro, it can be anything. Simplify. Holy shit. You're fucking right. You could have simplified. Holy shit. Holy shit. What if I don't simplify? If you don't simplify, your answer will just be left as an expression instead of a single number. After plugging the values, what you got? No. Simplifying. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. Simplifying. Obviously, simplifying. What? 128 minus 16 plus 6. Where did 6 went? Where was the 6? Where did that went? Oh no, sorry. I got it. Yeah. Sorry. No, it's okay. Sorry, I was confused. But this one is 118, and on my calculator, it's another thing. Like it's a minus. Oh shit. Yeah, now I see what's wrong. I put it not in the right format. Minus 4 cubic minus minus 4. Yeah, I didn't just put it well. Plus 6. What? Bro, what am I doing? 2 times minus 4. Sorry, not 4 minus 4. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. I'm not really that active right now. Minus 4 squared plus 6. Okay, 118. So I'm wrong. Definitely wrong. And you're right, Grok. You're right. Okay. I don't know. I just no longer trust Grok that much in math because of this. Okay, so here the problem was. What was the problem? Okay, minus 64. Yeah, you first do this one. After you do this one, then you do this one. Oh shit! I forgot to write the 2. Oh my god, that was a whole thing. That was a whole thing, man. That was the whole thing. 32 plus 2 times minus 64. 32 minus 128. Let me just 32 minus 128. Oh my god, what the fuck? Sorry, I'm cursing a lot. I'm just cursing way too much. I don't like that. 2 times 16. 2 times minus 4 to 32. Yeah, it's 32. And then after that, look at this. What the hell, man? Let me do it again because I'm really confused. We're sorry. You know, this is part of the process of practicing. Sometimes you just don't get it, even if it's as simple as as this. But that's just how the brain works, right? Sometimes you just don't. Sometimes you just don't get it. Okay, number 10. I'm doing number 10, which is 2 times. Let me just get it here. 2 times s, which is 4, to the cube minus 4 to the square plus 6. Okay, so you first do the cube one. 4 times 4, 16. Then you got 64 right here. Minus 4 times 4, which is 16. Minus and minus is plus, right? So it's a plus right there. Yeah, minus, minus, plus. Plus 16 plus 6. That gives you 64 times 2, which is 2 times 4, 8. 6 times 2, 12, 128. Plus 16 plus 6, which is 12, 32. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my fucking god. What? Plus and plus, what the hell? What? What a hell. 6, 6, 12 plus 10, 22. What the fuck? So that is 108, 9. Man, this thing is so strange. What? 2, bro, I cannot believe this. 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4, 64. Yeah, what the hell? What? Yeah, and now minus minus is a plus. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? No, 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 no. This is not right. This is 16 minus 16. So now you got minus 128 minus 32. 8, 7, 6, 0, 1. What? Okay, 128 minus 32. Bro. 100. What the hell? Like, this is just one of those moments where my brain doesn't work. Like why 96? Okay, 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 okay. Let's refine this thing. You first need to solve this one, then you solve that one. Because that just makes sense. What? Oh my god, man. Let me just check. Yeah, 64 and 16. That means it's 2 times 64, right? Minus 16 plus 6, which is 128 minus 16. Yeah? Yeah. Minus 16 plus 6. And then minus 16 minus 6. Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah. I fucking got it. 128 minus 16 plus 6. I did it wrong. Yeah, I did it wrong. Yeah. So 128 minus 16, 6, 7, 8, 2, 1, and 1. 112 plus 6, 6, 7, 8, 118. Okay, there you go. Now I got it. Well, that was 10, right? Okay, now. Oh my god. which is number 11. 4 plus, okay, sorry, okay, got it wrong. It was right expression 4 more than the cube of 3 times the number t. Yeah, that was not it. So it was 3t and then cube of that plus 4. Yeah, okay. Number 12 minus 177. Oh my god. Okay, let me check this one. Let me check. U, which is minus 4 squared plus 2 minus 4. Oh my god. Bro, I need a Neuralink. I hate this. It's just so inefficient. Minus 4 plus 2 times minus 4 to the this minus 1. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is different. Let me check with chat. Bro, this grok is not working. Why? Are you telling me that all the things that I have done are just not working at all? 113. What the fuck? Okay, we have 3 fucking completely different answers. We have right here this shit. Then we have this shit. And then we have this? What the fuck? Oh my god. Let me get rid of this bullshit calculator. Man, I'm cursing a lot. I just don't like cursing. But I just do it way too much. I'm just realizing that. Okay. Okay. So you have this minus 4 squared. Yeah. Plus 2 times minus 4. Yeah. Square cube. Sorry. Cube. Yeah. Minus 145. So you also got it wrong, Chad. I mean, let me just do it again. Oh my god, this is gonna take way longer. The physics thing is really not gonna. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I also want to do this because this is important. What if I just get. Like, I'm not just gonna have any time for the physics part. Okay, let me get this right. What's the best model for math? Could this grok and this chat GPT is not working. Let me do it by myself because I don't understand what the fuck is happening. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, that's a big change. Yeah, that makes total sense. If you had it that way, you also take into account this one, this sign. When you don't have it, you don't take you don't take that into account. Oh my god. 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 Yeah, that's so true. When you have this, you don't take into answer is minus 145, right? 145, since you don't take into account the first negative sign. You have it this way, which is putting this thing, which is, let me copy it. The answer is minus 113 because you are taking into account the first negative sign. Wow, bro, This is why I'm restarting math from zero to hero. Cause just what what? Yeah, that's wow. So here's the key, no parentheses around the minus 4 to the square. The exponent only applies to the 4. Yeah, that makes sense. Why will that apply to here? Not the negative sign. So this is minus 16. And then you have this. Oh, what? What? 64. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Expression 2, you have this, which becomes 16. Because you're now taking into account this. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, that's true. That's totally true, man. Wow, I always watch the parentheses they determine what's actually being squared or cubed. We don't think that there's yeah. Okay. Because the exponent doesn't take into account the whole term, just its base. Exactly. The exponential applies to the base, and the base is whatever is directly attached to the exponent. Without parentheses, you have this, and with parentheses, you are also taking into account the minus 4. The exponent does not automatically take into account the negative sign unless you include it inside parentheses, because by default, the exponent only applies to the base, not a sign in front of it. Oh, yeah, that's so true. Oh my god, bro. Thank God I mean, this is great. This is feedback. This is the right feedback that I need, right? This is what takes. This is what it takes, bro. Feedback. It's not failure, it's just a feedback loop. Okay. So let me do it again, bro. Physics. I also want to study physics, bro. So you really gonna give me some time? Okay, concentrate on this, and then you can figure out the other thing, because this is really important. Um, what can I do? Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it again. So you have minus 4 to. But why will you take? Oh yeah, you take it into account because u is the whole term. Yeah, yeah. It would be different if you had here minus u. In that case, you don't take into account. Okay, yeah, that makes so much sense. So now you have, yeah, that just makes sense. Okay, that's very important, bro. I let me just get distracted by a little bit. I got reminded about Naval Ravikant, about a quote or just something that he was saying. Naval Ravikant's like smart. He's a great entrepreneur. He's very smart. A lot of people are like, why do you study like pre-algebra? It's like the most basic or arithmetic. I remember. I just got reminded of. I'm just gonna put it. Naval Ravikant. Ravikant arithmetic. It's like the foundations are math and logic. I think this was the thing. It's part of his podcast. One of the podcast he has. Just talking about everything. Let me just listen to this.
And to me, foundational things are principles, they're algorithms, they're deep seated logical understanding where you can defend it or attack it from any angle. And that's why microeconomics is important.
I don't like these things. Like that looks so weird.
Because macroeconomics, a lot of memorization, a lot of macro bullshit. As Nassim Taleb says, it is easier to macro bullshit than it is to micro bullshit. Because macroeconomics is voodoo complex science meets politics. You can't find two macroeconomists to agree on anything these days, and different macroeconomists get used by different politicians to peddle their different pet theories. There are even macroeconomists out there now peddling something called modern monetary theory, which basically says, hey, except for this pesky thing called inflation, we can just print all the money that we want. Yes, except for this pesky thing called inflation. That's like saying instead of limited energy, we can fire rockets off into space all day long. It's just nonsense. But the fact that there are people who have macroeconomists in their title and are peddling modern monetary theory just tells you that macroeconomics as a so-called science has been corrupted. It's a branch of politics. So you really want to focus on the foundations. The ultimate foundation are mathematics and logic. If you understand logic and mathematics, then you have the basis for understanding the scientific method. Once you understand the scientific method, then you can understand how to separate truth from falsehood in other fields and other things that you're reading. So be very careful about reading other people's opinions. And even be careful about reading facts, because so-called facts are often just opinions, but with a veneer around them. What you really are looking for is algorithms. What you're really looking for is understanding. It's better to go through a book really slowly and struggle and stumble and rewind than it is to fly through it quickly and say, well, now I've read 20 books, I've read 30 books, I've read 50 books in the field. It's like Bruce Lee said, I don't fear the man who knows 1,000 kicks and 1,000 punches. I fear the man who's practiced one punch 10,000 times or one kick 10,000 times. It's the understanding that comes through repetition and through usage and through logic and foundations that really makes you a smart thinker.
To lay a foundation for learning for the rest of your life, I think you need two things if I was going to try and sum it up. One, practical persuasion. And two, you need to go deep in some technical category, whether it's abstract math or you want to read Donald Knuth's books on algorithms or you want to read Feynman's lectures on physics. If you have practical persuasion and a deep understanding of some complex topic, I think you'll have a great foundation for learning for the rest of your life.
Yeah, if I could expand that a little bit, I would say that the five most important skills are, of course, reading, writing, arithmetic, and then as you are adding in persuasion, which is talking, and then finally I would add computer programming, just because it's an applied form of arithmetic that just gets you so much leverage for free in any domain that you operate in. If you're good with computers, if you're good at basic mathematics, if you're good at writing, if you're good at speaking, and if you like reading, you're set for life.
Yeah. Okay, I agree, but that was not what I'm looking for. There's no settled. Oh, whatever. Basically, he said that he would rather be very good at arithmetic than calculus, because arithmetic is just the foundation or some stuff like that. I don't remember, but that's just what he got. That's just what he was talking about. And yeah, now he said something very important, which is what I'm striving for right here, which is understanding math. Right? He said understanding, not memorizing, understanding. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to relearn math again from zero to hero, from pre-algebra, from arithmetic to calculus, understanding it. Because like when I was in school, like this is gonna apply right now. Because right now I'm not in school, and I'm not gonna be in school for like a year because I'm taking this gap year to study math, to study physics, to study all this foundation stuff, and kind of just experiment a bit. Um, Sorry. Yeah, and yeah, so just starting a bit, cause uh, yeah, and that's what I'm trying for. Because in school, obviously you have these very like these deadlines and whatever, and obviously it's all about how you see it. Because how if I, the way I see math right now is very different from the way I saw math when I was like in elementary school, or even uh, middle school. Like the way I see math right now is just very different. It's very fucking different. Like, before it was the typical kid who was like, what is this thing for, right? Or what is math for? Like, I don't really care that much. I just really didn't care that much, and I was just more interested. I think I was. It's not that I didn't care. I was more interested in other things. And now that I'm really interested in technology, engineering, business, all of that thing. Well, math is just like like the one of the foundations of that. Like, it's literally one of the foundations of engineering. It's the foundations of technology. It's the foundations of all of that. And if you're first of all, I have since very first, like I always had that because whenever I didn't understand a concept in math or just had bad grades, those feedback loops when I was like in exams or something about math, I was always like, man, there's no fucking, sorry, I don't want to curse. There's no way that me is having these like feedback loops, which are, just failing every test, not failing every test, but like failing compared to these other guys. Like these other guys are getting tens in math. They're getting this stuff, and it's like, man, they're no special than me. There's no more special than me. They don't even practice that much. Like there's no way they're getting it, and I'm not. And now that I think about it, I just get it right now because it's just how you view it. Like, and it just makes a lot of sense. If you view math as something foundational and all of that, then well, your interest is gonna be much higher, and therefore it's gonna be easier for you, even if you're just even if you're just learning and practicing on the classes. Because I was gonna make an argument about, man, you need more time in school, but no, no, no. It's like you need a different mindset around it and just tackle it that way. And that's for everything. Like, um, I think a great advice for like school and just making it less stressful, less difficult. Because it's difficult, but like the way if you view school, it's just way more difficult. Obviously, if you are viewing school as a waste of time, whatever, you're just always gonna be so without energy. You don't want to talk to anybody. Like you're just thinking about that, and that's totally valid. But like if you really deeply think about that, then just do something else. Like I don't know, man. Um, I don't know. Like it's just the way you view it. Like, because there's a lot of people that when they well, not quit, when they get out of school, first they hated learning, which that doesn't make any sense. Why would you hate learning? Learning is so cool. What? Um, but that's just the current school system, right? Or like at least most of the school systems. Um, and then there's people that they just get out of school and they start to read, they start to learn, they start to actually learn and understand things, and they actually love it. So there's clearly a problem on the system of traditional education that makes most people don't want to learn, most people don't want to read, most people and all of that. Now, that is another different thing. I'm really getting off topic, but basically what I want to say is I'm just not trying. I'm actually relearning and understanding math. That's the most important thing. Understanding. Like memorizing, especially in today's age, is just completely unnecessary. Bullshit, quarter, or it's just bullshit. Now, obviously, there's like in most things, like, there's some things you obviously need it and whatever. Like, for example, if you know the multiplications from like 1 to 10, like 5 times 3 is 15, 5 times 8 is 40. I think that's a little, at least some necessary stuff, but beyond that, it just doesn't make any sense. Because like the most important thing is understanding. If you understand something, you freaking understand it. Like it's just totally different from memorizing it. You understand it. It's just way different. Like for example, right now these pre-algebra concepts, um, fractions, which are the basics, right? Obviously, apart from addition or subtraction, um, fractions, division, decimals. Like right now, I actually understand what are fractions, what are decimals, what are divisions, and what is even their relationship. Because before, and a lot of people like before I couldn't, I really didn't understood what are really fractions. Because it goes back to what I was saying. I didn't really have even the interest. And then on top of that, I really didn't even care that much. Well, no, it's not the same thing. And on top of that, I wasn't viewing it as a different way, and I wasn't viewing it as a way of understanding whatever. Right now, it's just actually understand. I actually understand it, and that's just way easier. Like also rule of signs. I also understand, for example, why in addition and subtraction, the rule of sign changes, and then why the rule of even the rule of sign itself, I understand why that is. Like for example, in multiplication, y plus times minus equals minus. Like why is that? Well, that's basically because it cancels each other out, right? And I understand that. Like I'm just made a simplification of why that is, but you know, I understand it. Before I couldn't tell you even that. I was like, what? What the fuck is that? And I don't know. It's just much, much, much better just to understand something. Because when you really deeply understand it, and I'm not saying, oh, everyone needs to understand math. Like, bro, there's some people that really just cannot stand it, and they would rather be all the hours of the day making music. And, you have great artists that probably came from there. So go for it, right? I mean, I think as humanity, as a civilization that we are right now, I think it will be pretty cool for everyone to at least know and understand the basics of math, right? Like calculus, like from pre-algebra to calculus, and understand it, right? Oh, but no, because most people, bro. Like I think the problem there is just the education system. As I said, is there's just a way. There's just a reason why that's not it. It's not it. I haven't gone. I have actually visited some schools where anyone is like just they just have a different shape around school, and I'm just certain that this is the way we teach in schools. So that needs to definitely change. But whatever. What I'm saying is just understanding is really important. And that's just what I'm doing right now. Like I'm just literally learning from zero to hero with the focus of understanding. That's why it's taking me so long. It's like I could finish the textbook that I'm reading about pre-algebra in a freaking week. I could finish it, doing the problems, whatever. But the reason why I'm still in chapter one after 1 month is because in every part of chapter one I was like, oh, but why is this? Oh, this is the way. Oh, what about this? What about that? Blah blah blah. And it just was it obviously takes more time, but makes you understand things, which I just think is better. Anyone can have their opinion about it. I just feel more comfortable with it. And at the end of the day, math is a very foundational tool. Like it's one of the foundations where you can, as Naval Ravikant said, like I'm just really in agreement with that guy in that case. Whatever. After this little distraction, I'm just gonna keep going. That's what I can say about this. I also want to study physics, but the time is ticking. Time is ticking. Let me just finish this. Bro, this is like something that always happens to me. I have this priority, and I even have it like here number one priority. Then things come up and whatever, and I need to change to this hour, then to this hour, then to this hour, and it's like, oh my god, it's so fucking like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, it's not it, bro. It's not it. Yeah. At the end of the day, yeah. Let me just keep going on this. So, where are we? Okay, yeah, I'm here. What was this problem about? -4? There you go. Okay, so let me just do it again. So, minus is plus, right? 4 times 4 is 16, so you have 16 here. Um, plus 2. And then 2 minus 16, 64, minus 64, minus 1, and that is then 16, 17, 18. Oh, sorry, that is another one, yeah. I gotta do first the multiplication. 64 times 2, 2 times 4, 8, 12. So that is my plus minus minus. So in the case, baby, is minus 128 minus 1. Then you go for this one, which is 128 minus 16, 6, 7, 8, 2, 6, 7, 8, 2, 1, 12. So that is minus 112 minus 1 is equal to minus 113. Yeah, and that is exactly the answer, right? 113. That is the answer. Yeah. Okay, I got that one wrong. But but Grok got it wrong too. Oh my god. Let me just research. Like, you are getting this thing wrong a lot. Like, what is happening? Let me check if Gemini is better, because right now Gemini seems to be better generally. It's kind of crazy how this thing got it wrong. Oh. Okay. You are getting way too many problems wrong. Let me use another LM to continue the combo. Please provide as much context as possible from this combo in order to continue on another AI model, another LLM. That's what I don't like about this thing. Like, I also have this idea, which will be pretty cool, which is literally a platform. I don't know if it even exists. I haven't researched anything. I just had the idea and wrote it down. Because I'm always have this problem that either is the context window. Obviously, all LLM models right now have a limit of context windows. So, for example, this one, I don't know how much tokens we have utilized, but there's going to be a point where the context window is going to be hidden. That limit is going to be hit, and then the AI, or in this case, is not the rock is not going to have the full context of all these conversations. It's going to start to forget things. So it will be really cool to just, you know, what I'm doing right now. Like, I want to get from one LLM to another one. Doesn't matter if you want to get to another Grok conversation, if you want to really completely change the LLM and go to Gemini or ChatGPT, but basically have the same context for a lot of models for you to not have to do all of this, you know? In regards to the structured dialogue in another level, we've been working through a structure for chapter 1 of pre-algebra, aiming to build a strong foundation pre-algebra while also preparing for university admission exams. You've been solving the hard problems daily, and I've been providing feedback and adjust to your needs. So you're getting too many problems wrong and want to switch, provide a presentation where we are. Key concept practice plan review duration 14 days, with 100 problems per day. Structure day 1 to 5 basics, blah 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 blah. Current status completed days 1 and 7, currently on day 8. Yeah. Preparing for university admissions exams. Your strengths and struggles, rounding basic interior operations. Rounding? Well, no. Strengths, struggles, variables, misplacing exponents, grouping expressions incorrectly, misrepresenting less than. Integers, errors in multi-step operations, especially with PEMDAS. Additions to. No, that is no longer a problem. Difficult with multi-step scenarios, you found them repetitive and requested for more creative ones. Specific requests, more variety in word problems. Focus on advances, exponent properties, protocol. What the fuck was that? You just heard some weird animal. Feedback. You've noted that some word problems feel repetitive and lack of creativity. You're making calculation errors in variables and integers throughout inputting slightly. Summary of completing work. Day 1 to 5 basics. Covered variables, integers, and rounding. You excel at rounding but struggle with variable expressions. Next steps for date 8. Also include that I'm currently getting all my info about pre-algebra this textbook to add more context. Tell him where we at. Where we at? Books. Pre-algebra. I'm currently reading this book. It's a really good book because this one also really focuses on understanding, and I like that. I mean, I haven't read other math books on it, but this one seems great. Um, yeah, it's very strange because the whole reason why I'm doing this is to change from Grok to another one. So strange why these things getting so many errors. Like I don't understand, and so strange. I don't know. Okay, now, okay, is that so? Yeah, I mean, somebody gotta really make that up. Maybe it already exists, but I mean, the fact that I don't know about it says a lot about their distribution. No, I'm just kidding. No, like, yeah, seriously. Yeah, I don't know. Because a lot of distribution nowadays is from short form content, and I don't really watch any short form content. So I don't know. But also X. X is the one that I like have most. Yes, bro, that summary you provided is a solid prompt. Okay, great. So let me just put it on Gemini because Gemini seems to be the best generally at general tasks. I don't know which one's the best at math, but I'm just gonna go for Gemini. Damn, this is painful. Like all of these could be avoided with that tool that I just mentioned. Maybe I'm gonna do it in some months because I really have that problem a lot. I also have the problem of just breaking, like from conversations. Let's say, I hit the limit, or I want just to talk about another concept. Like sometimes I'm with rock and I'm talking about, for example, let's say I'm talking about rockets. Then I want to talk about with the same context. Oh, what do you think then about this based on this? But since you know that the thing is gonna get very different in theme, and you want to also go back to talking about rockets, and you're gonna need to scroll a lot. So just separate the conversations with both the same context, and think in a visual way will be pretty cool. Literally just whoop, like two bubbles, and you just continue. Boom. I also think I'm gonna build that because I haven't seen it yet. So I just why not? Okay, Google AI Studio, Gemini. Okay, I accept. It's crazy. I don't even know what it says, but I just accept. Yeah. I mean, if I don't accept, what happens next? 100 meters. To glue to crunching, bit bit bench, to get it with can chang chang, get a bit of it again, can. You don't have any prompts. Let's see how this take it. Thinking. Uh, 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 uh. Okay. Of course, it's completely. Let's make today's. No. Before you're solving a single problem, let's internalize these rules. The less than and subtractive form rule. What 10 less than a number x doesn't mean 10 minus x. It means you start with x and then take 10 away. 7 subtracted from y means you start with y and subtract 7. thing, the number after the from or than always comes first. Okay, here's just telling me the errors that I had. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm still in day 7. Here are the problems that I solved. I solved for day 7. Give me the answers. What I want to test here is if it gets the answers right. Because this thing, bro, I don't understand. I still cannot comprehend how this thing got so many answers wrong. Like, and what the hell? Hello? What does that mean? Well, and it's crazy because I haven't even gone into this one. I was still in this 1 to 20 problems, and it already got like 5 wrong. Wow, that's actually crazy. Why? Why? That's crazy. Let me see if this one has the answers right, because if not, then we're a little cooked. 2x, okay. Power 3. Okay. Let me see. What are your answers? Take a look at the data. Okay, so answers. Answers. Or? What do you mean or? No, give me the actual answer. Like, there's no or here, and I don't like that freaking thing. Like, I actually put. Okay, I think I know why that's happening. I think I know why that's happening. Reasoning, maths, and code. That's what I want. Hello, goat. No, I don't want this account. I think I got it. Because this is the AI studio. It's like testing, right? Copy text. Take a look at these diamonds and know what you're doing, bro. Better get it, get it. Yeah. Like, look, very different. Very different. I like that one. Oh my god, bro. Let's see. I'm just gonna provide this answer. Copy text. Got your date. Let's go through them and see how I did. Variables. Okay. 2x. Yeah, you got it right. The ones that the other didn't got right was the second. You got it right. Perfect. Number 4. You got it right. Perfect. Number 6. Got it right. Perfect. Number 8. You got it right. Let's go. Got it right. Okay. He's getting it right. Let's go. Now, can you please write the answer first and then a separator symbol like this, and then the problem in order for the to be the first thing I read. Yeah, because it's a little confusing going from what? What happened? Can you please can you put the first put the answer first, separator then, and then the problem. Let me see if he understands what I want. Yeah, that is exactly what I want. Yeah, because it's much easier just to first see and the answer in freaking sorry answer in answer in bold first. Okay. Now there's something that I have always wanted to do with the grog, and he also didn't understood what I wanted. In order to make the answer even way more easier to understand. Where's the freaking? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I don't think he's gonna get it. I don't know. I don't know. Where's that thing? Where's that thing? Screenshot. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Where's that screenshot? Nope. Fuck. Have it on Canva. There you go. Here I have it. This way, like with a separator. This is much, much better for human eyes. Like way better. Like this, you are like cluttering these. Like oh, much better. So let me see if this guy understands it. Cause please, please, now make it. No, bro. First, let me tell him. I don't want these. Don't replace an exponent with this thing. There you go. That's what I want. Now, I want a little separation on each between separator and answer, between answer and separator to have better visual clarity around what's the answer. I will provide an image as an example of what I want you, and of how I want you to provide the answers from now. Okay, please be better. Please be better. Please do it the way I wanted to do. Oh, got it. I see the image. You want a bit more space. I will adjust the formatting currently. Thank you for clear. Okay, okay. Okay. Then do it for the 7 answers. Oh my god. Okay. It didn't do it. No, no. I don't like it. Fuck. I mean, like, just look at the image again. And as you can see, each problem has a different amount of separation in order for all of them together, in order for all of the problems to, no, of all of the problems separators to look aligned when they are problems are on a list. That way I can more easily understand, see what's the answer. Okay, okay, you're getting closer, but nah, that's not what I want. Okay, I think I got a better thing. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, but I think font size. Can you decrease the font size of problem itself. Keep font size on the bold answers. Let me see if that works. Because, for example, here it works great. I mean, it's a little too separated. I think it's way too much separation. Also, not that much separation, like a little bit less. Let's see. Show thinking. I don't want to. Let me see. Understood. My apologies. Okay, you're getting better. Definitely, this is better than Grok. Sorry, Grok, but you gotta catch up. Okay, that's way better. Way better. Okay, that's way better. Just decrease the separation by half. Let's see if that works. Okay, for example, here, what the hell happened here? Okay, you're getting better. It's not as aligned as I want it to be, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's better, definitely better. Okay, but these things, like, what the hell happened to the word problems here? Like, what the hell happened? Decrease the separ and what? Wow, Gemini is better, at least at this thing. I don't know about researching. I think research, well, I have deep research. I haven't really tried it out. What? I don't want this. Yeah, I forgot to tell him. I don't want this. I don't want this. Oh my god, my computer is lagging. I don't want that. Okay. Oh my god, what the hell happened? No, but okay. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna date. What happened? Oh my god. You were so right, man. Okay, how can I tell this thing? I don't want this quad. Or this math. How can I say it? Like bro, this thing's wait is taking too long. Why is it not pasting? It's not this thing's not being pasted. And isn't this computer is I'm surprised by that. Activity will monitor. I mean, what? I don't want this. normal math symbols. Oh my god, this is way too. Like, what is happening? It's lagging so much. It's definitely better than the other one. The other one was on the same thing that I wanted of space like for 30 messages straight. My apologies. Come on, bro. Come on. Now I gotta get into this one, bro. Today was not the day. Oh my god. Holy shit, that was okay. What do you got it, bro? Oh my god, bro. Let me see if the word problems were right. Okay, that's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah. Just want the separation, and that's it. There you go. That's what I want, bro. That is exactly what I freaking want. Right. But now you forgot the spacing stuff. Okay. Now the problem is that this thing is way too. Can you please decrease the the font size of the problems? Keep the font size of the same. Cause yeah, this is. I'm just trying to find the right of everything. Also, decrease. Oh my god. What's happening? Okay, it says small. Let's see if at the end of the answer this shit gets out. If it's not, then we're a little cooked. By the way, the reason that you cannot see my face is because I'm like this. But yeah. Okay, we're cooked. Smells so. My glasses, blue light blocking glasses, cannot fail. Oh. Okay, like this, this, this actually got smaller or what? hell? Make the font size half smaller. Let me see if he actually gets these ones smaller and stays the same with the other ones. Okay. Oh, it's the same, bro. It's literally the same thing. The same thing. Okay, he's just not actually getting it. He's not getting it, bro. Like, make oh my god. Come on, man. Let's see if it gets it or not. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, like just make it smaller. Like why is this being added? Can you actually, let's see, can it actually make the freaking thing smaller or not? Because if not, then why am I wasting my time? Can you actually... What? Okay. So yeah, this is a problem that cannot be solved. I mean, that was, thank God I made this question, because imagine I was gonna be like for 10 fucking minutes here. Okay, thank God. So now the thing that we want is not that, but just like, how do I edit this message? I can't. What the hell? It seems like I just can't edit the last message, but the ones before the last message I can't. Okay. What's happening? Oh my god, I hate when this happens. It's just like this computer is acting like a Windows, bro. What's happening? Now decrease a little more. Oh my god, bro. It's just crazy how this is happening. Now decrease a little bit more the spacing. Uh, it's not even like I have too many. Well, yeah, I have a little bit. That should make it better, I guess. Come on, bro. Oh my god. Shit is crazy. Oh my god. Fuck this. Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry, Aber. Okay. Now. Sorry, and the separator. Oh my god, this is taking too long. Like, what is happening? I'm not even exporting anything. Like, this is so strange. I'm not exporting anything. My internet is great. Like, what is happening? There's no applications. Like, literally, have I don't have any applications open. Like, what is happening? Now decrease a little bit the spacing between the answers and the separator. Bro, there's just no reason to record this. Like, it's just gonna stop recording. I should record it when I'm just like practicing, but right now I'm just not. I'm just solving some bullshit.